everybody.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Southern Roots Podcast. We're gonna get it. Let's just go ahead and plug the social media, and then we'll get into this thing. We got a good bit to talk about. Obviously, college football's back. Some other stuff is coming back into season officially, and then obviously, unless you live under an absolute rock, some other things have happened this week that the three of us do feel we need to address and say something at least about. But before we get into all that, let's plug the social media real quick.
All right, we have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, Instagram, and a TikTok. Y'all go like, follow, subscribe, give us some interaction. It'd be greatly appreciated. We are posting. Yeah, we are actually posting regularly. So
Facts.
Help your boys out. And whatever you're listening to on right now, hit the follow, subscribe, whatever it's supposed to be.
Have we actually explained to them like what we're doing for like as far as what the goal is for
No,
it's probably not a bad thing. That wasn't
last week was
the first week of it.
Yeah. Which I was going to say something about the TikTok. We've posted halfway regular. We didn't post as much as we wanted to on it. I think we missed 3 days. I think we were going to try and post a minimum of 4 out of the week. Well, no, that would have been
Between all the platforms. So like it may just be a picture.
Gotcha.
Obviously all the short form stuff's going to be on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. But like pictures are just going to be on Facebook and
Which I think we can post
Instagram.
just to Instagram, TikTok too. Like,
I didn't.
So,
Oh yeah. So the goal is for the next 12 months, we're going to sit down a couple times a week for a few hours and actually plan out stuff to see if we can really grow this thing. And then after that 12 months is up, kind of get together, assess everything, and figure out where we're going to go from there. Because at this point, we've been doing this for what?
this is year 3.
Yeah. And we really just didn't really put no effort into it.
No, we put.
It got as big as it's got as big and as popular as it's going to get whenever you put zero effort into something.
Which
So
is not that big.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, so we are trying to dedicate actual time, like you're doing like pretty much 4 hours a week, pretty much.
Which doesn't seem like much, but with the schedules we have right now,
Full-time jobs,
it's a lot.
families, just day-to-day life going on. When this is not your full-time job, 4 extra hours of the week, and
that's just
is just sitting right here talking to each
yeah.
other.
We're doing other content. Like Saturday, we did content.
By the way, the content we did Saturday has been a complete bust on TikTok because TikTok is stupid. I almost said something. Anyways, the only thing I can think of with TikTok, why it didn't get any views on it. It's got like 20 something views in 4 days. Is because there's an explosion in it. That's the only thing I can think. The rest of it, it's literally Shane talking, an explosion, Shane talking. That's it.
Yeah, it don't even show a gun. It don't show really anything but an explosion, and I don't understand. I don't get it.
Not unless they really care about Wasp with TikTok.
There's no way.
Buddy, I don't think, like...
If that's the hill y'all gonna die on, then by all means,
that's
go crazy.
But yeah,
I did think of another thing.
Every single that I can.
Yeah.
I did think of another thing that we could do.
What's up?
We can all pile up in my CRV and just cream that thing.
That's actually not a bad idea either.
We dang near did it on the buggy.
Well, I would not suggest that.
It got wild Saturday dealing with those wasps. Like, it was not ideal.
So,
But
just so y'all can confirm, I was not exaggerating by saying that wasp nest is bigger than the basketball.
No, it's for sure. Yeah, you're good. Like, I mean,
It's the biggest wasp nest I've ever seen.
For reference, everybody who's listening, if you have not already seen, go to our TikTok page. It shows a video of Shane throwing a pound of tannerite into the wasp nest, and it sits in the wasp nest nice and cradled up,
And
like
hunts.
a little bitty hot dog in a hot dog bun.
Yeah.
So,
A beanie weenie and a hot dog.
yeah. I mean, I was like, and
That's after I had already hit it with the tractor.
yeah, part of it had probably fallen off.
Yeah.
It probably went all the way around that tree. They probably formed the nest all the way around the tree.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then part of the one part that didn't have it probably fell off when you hit it with a tractor. But anyways, yeah, all the social media, do the stuff. The goal is to grow the page, all of our social medias, the podcast stuff. We're going to start working towards getting like a website up. We've already all paid our third of the what is it, the domain
Domain and all that stuff. Yeah.
the URL and all that stuff. Like
We'll just have to figure out how to
we
build
have
it.
the website and legal rights to a website. We just have to build the website. Then you can get, cool shirts,
Yeah.
dry fit shirts. They both got on dry fit shirts. I got just an old Comfort Colors shirt on with, some, like I think it says something about River Days on the back. We'll get all that stuff kind of posted up on the page somehow. And
Waterproof hats, regular.
yeah, waterproof
Resistant hats.
resistant hats. I mean, we're gonna try and
Come on,
we have the means to make pretty much anything.
Oh, even license plate. We all three
We all three have
license plates.
from our trucks.
I have a coaster on my desk.
Koozies. I mean, we literally are able. We're able to make whatever we can think.
Yeah.
Right. Pretty much. Like,
So if y'all have any ideas or anything y'all want,
that's gonna be kind of our goal. For us is to get that up and running. We just have to figure it out. Again, 4 hours a week. Well, minus the podcast where you're looking at 3 hours a week. We talk most of the time about 2 hours about what we're going to talk about on the podcast and other content stuff. And then an hour of making a podcast and then an hour of editing the podcast and stuff like that.
And most,
get better,
we're
that's
doing
gonna
most,
speed up.
most-
We'll have time for
yeah.
other stuff.
and mostly we're doing just short form. We want to get into the longer form eventually.
Yeah.
But we feel like the fastest way to grow is going to be the short form. We will have some long form videos, but it's not going to be, we didn't do a whole lot to begin with, but it's still not going to be a whole lot.
and time restraints in general. I mean, it's 10:15 right now.
Yeah.
And we all have
night
to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, the night before we're supposed to post this. Like,
Yeah.
so, is it an ideal situation? No, I don't think so. Will it work? If we stay consistent, I believe it will. Just need to see growth of some type, and not just like 100 people growth. You know what I mean? Like,
Correct.
you have to be able to.
But if we're doing this if we're posting almost every day for 12 months, it's not 365 days. That means 200 something plus days we're going to have something posted.
Hey, just over 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Are we? I think that.
Yeah, we're at 105. That is,
I
I
think that's.
think we're at in the 90s for however.
We're almost getting, we're getting probably on average right now on the Instagram, we're getting like 1 or 2 a day.
TikTok, I think we got like 15 since the last, like,
So that's more than
I mean, you're talking about 20.
that's more than 1 a week. I mean 1 a day.
So I mean, it'll eventually work, right? The biggest thing with any type of social media and essentially brand that we're trying to build, right? It would be awesome to go, for instance, I forget what the brand was that I saw tonight at the ball field, but it's like, immediately I was like, one day we're going to be walking around and there's going to be some random people out here at the ball field wearing the Southern Roots stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
It most definitely happened. I mean,
that's like, I feel like that is a
doable
goal.
I agree.
Like, I don't think it's.
I mean, like I see full time crew all over the place, right? His logo is literally PTC.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what his logo is, and it's all over the place.
Yeah.
And so I mean, it's probably a little biased, but I think we have one of the cooler logos out
I
there.
do think it is pretty sick. Pretty nice. Mine's backwards, but
No, it's not backwards on the screen. You're good. You're good.
it was definitely backwards.
Like on mine looks backwards, but
Y'all's is the right way on mine.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, and mine looks backwards.
anyways, you get it. And we do have one. We obviously all live in Georgia. We do have like options of without the state on there. I mean, so there's all kind of. I mean, we have all kinds.
And if you do want a particular state, we can just kind of message
Yeah.
the Facebook page.
DM us.
besides Florida,
Yeah, that was gonna be.
We're just not going to do Florida colors.
Yeah, that.
There's gonna be no orange and blue anything
I agree.
ever.
yeah.
So, anyways, but yeah, that's kind of our goal for the next year. We're gonna hit this thing hard and fast. Put a lot out there at you. Make sure every time you see something, like it, comment on it,
Even if you don't watch it, if you just see the name, double tap it.
just tap it. Yeah, who cares if you? I mean, it would be nice to watch, but at least like it. I watch a ton of YouTube, and until we started doing this, I didn't realize how much. Like when they're like and subscribe, comment, it's like,
It's literally the least you can do. If you watch any of their content,
Yeah.
it's the least you can do. It's free, and it helps out a ton.
it costs you no money to
I'm not asking you for a
like
comment.
this stuff. That's it. Costs you no money. It's absolutely free. Best thing you can do for free is to like our stuff.
There you go. All right, let's get into it, fellas.
All right, so
Got a cover photo.
yeah. I guess there's really no way to like ease into this, but obviously, like I said earlier, something unless you live under a rock, you have already heard the news about Charlie Kirk being what they're called assassinated, which is mind-boggling to me personally. We talked for Callie 30 minutes before we started recording, and that's all we talked about.
Yeah.
We could go into all kinds of stuff about why and how we feel, but the biggest thing, the biggest thing to me is that prayer for his family, because those kids will have to grow up without a dad now.
Yep.
For no
reason.
reason, yeah, that
You can't come up with the rest of the reason.
because your feelings are hurt, you decide to take a dad from his kids, a husband from his wife, a son from his mom and dad,
Friend.
a friend from what obviously has been a very beloved person by very many.
Yeah.
So our thoughts and prayers as a group go out to his family, and obviously we've seen all kind of facts and not facts, and what people think and what people don't think, and stuff. But one thing we did talk about before we started, that if you're happy about this, I personally, I'm not going to speak for the other two, but we don't need you watching our stuff.
No, we don't.
Because that's part of the problem. That's the biggest part of the problem is you're okay with something like that. I don't care what you believe in. A difference of opinions is no right to kill anybody about anything.
No. I mean,
So
what I had said to them earlier is that, so I knew that we were living in an evil time. I mean, that's just apparent just from your day to day, the news and all that stuff, which I don't pay a whole lot of attention to, but, I guess my eyes were open to just how evil the world can be, that you have people so openly comfortable celebrating this. It's since I mean there were people at the rally that there's a video. There's one really popular video going around of a guy that was towards the front. Afterwards, he's like throwing his hands up, like excited. And then I've seen the video of a guy with the megaphone talking about, "We got Charlie's neck." Holy cow! I hope he shot him in the neck or something with a megaphone walking down the street. I mean, it's
soon or something. Yeah, I've seen that.
It's insane. And what it really showed me is, and that's what I told them, that the biggest thing I have got from this is that it's time for everybody to stop silently doing all the right things or being an advocate or wanting the right things. It's time for everybody to be vocal. I feel like there's already been a turning point kind of brewing. Like I told them, that we've had, I think it was 2 or 3 Christian songs in the past like 3 months that have hit number 1 on the music charts.
All-time charts, which means over all genres, not just
not just Christian music. One of them, whether y'all knew it was a Christian song or not, by Forrest Frank, the Your Way's Better. That whole dance that was all over TikTok for them. I saw that sound for probably 2-3 weeks before I even realized it was a Christian song.
Yeah, I did too.
So the amount of people that were doing that and didn't even know what they were sharing, and then people go and click on the sound and then go to Forrest Frank's page and then got to hear the word because of that, is incredible. So, basically what I've taken from this is it's time for everybody to, in a respectful way, be loud.
Yeah.
I've been told, Seth's heard it all day today for me. I haven't really known what to think or feel about it. It's been wild. Yeah. It's hard to even put into words.
I understand the thing about not knowing what to say or how to put it in words, because you see, you see all kind of stuff about it, and it's like, it just makes no sense to me to do that. The biggest thing,
it's a sad and anger that, like, I'm sad, but not like crying, upset, sad. And it's an anger, but not like a
hatred or nothing.
I could punch, I could tear something up anger.
Right.
It's like almost like a call to action type thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's the best way I can even remotely think to describe it.
Yeah. So, I guess y'all good on that? We good on
Yeah, just our thoughts and prayers go out to the family and friends.
for sure.
Hug your loved ones.
Yeah.
Especially your kids.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now let's try and transition here to y'all want to go? Let's go over the pick'ems, I guess.
Yeah,
we can get long-winded on that. We should probably do college football stuff last, because last week that almost did.
Yeah,
we almost didn't get
to the hunting
some of the other stuff
because of the college football stuff. That's actually not a bad idea. All right.
So you want to talk about bow season?
Yeah, let's roll with Saturday is
Opening day, baby.
opening day, son. Let's go.
Yes, sir. I ain't decided if I'm gonna sit that morning or not. But we're all talking about going to Andy's house and getting stuff done. But so I'm probably not gonna sit that morning, and I doubt I'll be able to sit that afternoon because the Georgia-Tennessee game, which we'll talk about later, that's gonna end kind of late for me to go sit in the stand.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be sitting in the stand my first time Sunday evening. Maybe Sunday morning.
You should have time to sit Saturday morning if you want to.
Maybe, because I'm going to go pick up Robbie and then go to Andy's house. So I doubt I will. And also,
Robbie thing.
the thing is, the deer are already in the field way early right now because you're not.
Yeah.
They're just already there. So I don't think I'm going to hunt a lot of mornings in the early season right now because they're just there.
Yeah.
And they're there and they're there.
Like 4 o'clock in the morning to beat them.
And then they're still there. Like, they're just there all night.
Oh, my God.
Dude, sometimes I wake up to so many emails every morning right now. It's insane.
Yeah, they're there every single night, all night. And it's not the same deer. Like, 2 deer will come in, 2 more will come in, those 2 will leave, a couple more will come in, those 2 leave. So it's just a constant boom, 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 boom. So I don't want to spook no deer. We did that first morning gun season last year.
Yeah, we did.
So I'm not even sure if I'm going to hunt first morning of gun season. I ain't decided yet. Just because I don't want to spook a whole lot of deer. But so, all that being said, I'm probably going to hunt mostly evenings for right now because they're just there.
Yeah.
And they come out in the evening during daylight. So hopefully I'll have pretty good luck because there's no pressure on them at all, obviously.
Yeah.
And not many people bow hunt around here.
Yeah.
Not where I live.
Dad obviously can't bow hunt, or he can't even use his crossbow. He had surgery on his shoulder, so he can't. But he's got his cousin from Jacksonville is coming up, and I don't think he's ever killed a deer. So we're gonna try and get him on one over at Dad's place. He's coming up tomorrow night, hunting Saturday morning, Saturday evening, Sunday morning, and then I think he's going back Sunday afternoon. So, yeah.
Well, I just set on a new blind.
Yeah.
There'll be a video on that
on TikTok.
Yeah.
Soon as before this is posted.
So
TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
yeah, so there's y'all go like all that, please. Yeah, I've been shooting a bow pretty much whenever I have time in daylight because I ain't had time in daylight the last 2 nights. But been practicing, pretty comfortable. So hopefully we can smack something pretty early. We don't really have no big bucks on camera, I will say. There was one at one point, but he's kind of seems like he moved on.
That's not ideal.
Yeah. So, but we have a ton of does. Like,
Yeah, this may be a doe season.
So just try to make sure there's no buttons on the top. If there's not,
Somebody almost did that mistake last year.
but I mean, if it happens, so it ain't that big of a deal, especially during gun season.
Yeah, just be aware that it's a possibility, and so try to be vigilant about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, whenever they come out, they're going to be there for a minute, so you don't have to, as soon as they come out, pull the trigger. You have time to watch. That's the only reason that nub didn't get smoked last year.
We watched that nub.
We watched for 15 minutes at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recorded a bunch of it. I mean, we just sat there. At one point, he was like, I'm not going to shoot it. And then he was like, I mean, that's not a bad sized doe. Like, that's a good sized doe. Then it's like, no, I mean, it took him dang near 13 minutes of it to figure out if he was actually just going to shoot it or not. And then he put the gun up and it was like, I can't shoot it. Yeah, they're not.
We're gonna have time.
They're not getting in and out of there. That's for sure.
Yeah. So if you do come out and hunt with us, just know, there's a good chance you'll be sitting with somebody.
Yeah.
And we are not going to let you shoot as soon as they come out. No.
No reason.
You are going to sit there and watch for a minute.
Yeah, just watch them. Let them
For one, the best way to learn about anything is to watch it happen, right?
Yeah.
The best way to learn about how deer react, how they interact with stuff, and their movements and what their movements mean is by watching them. And if you shoot them as soon as they come out, you'll never learn anything besides they walk out of the woods every now and then.
Yeah, so whenever I went and sat in the stand a couple of weeks ago at this point, I don't know, a couple of days ago, whatever it was, all I had was my binoculars, and a little fawn came out first. A little fawn came out first, and so I'm just looking at it. I'm like, man, that's the only thing there. And then I just see a little flicker, and it's not even 5 yards in the woods, and it was a decent sized doe. I was like, that's so wild. I cannot see it with the naked eye. They blend in so well, and they are so like they are very aware. They check out everything. Like, even, and this is off season. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's getting close to season,
Yeah.
but especially whenever corn starts coming out, they get more like, okay, this is,
I like this stuff, but it typically means there's danger.
yeah. So, I mean, it took her a good 5 minutes just to walk out. Like, she just sat there and just walked and looked around. Just looked around. Look, I was like, bro, this is wild.
Oh yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, normally, like, in what could be a dangerous situation, right? Sending your kids out there is not the first move, right? Not in the deer society, brother. They're like,
Don't care.
send the babies.
I also think they know that they're probably safe.
They're safer.
I would say that
There was still spots on it, like a little bit of spots on the hind legs.
And
like,
anybody that has kids knows that kids just don't listen.
yeah, they got like
And as soon as you tell them not to do
they're
something,
gonna do it anyways.
yeah. So, I just realized, I think this is a pin from your baby shower stuff.
You went to a
yeah, you said it's a good pin. You're taking it.
You went to a baby shower?
No,
I think it's a baby shower.
we didn't go. We just, mom had extras, so we just got them.
You didn't go either?
Fucking know. What?
I feel like we all did something that day. Or did it?
Yeah, probably. I have no idea.
I think I went out to the property.
I think everyone did. I don't know what
I
we
don't
did.
remember. Anyways, yeah, bow season is here, boys. And it is all of our favorite times of the year. Everything that we love about pretty much the whole deal of the Southern roots was
Right here.
college football and hunting animals, and it's back.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, it's here.
obviously we're excited about it. So, the next thing would be, we could stay on the property.
Yeah.
So this goes to our time of talking about content and stuff. Me and Seth, Shane had a mishap. We won't get into all that on Tuesday, that he was unable to get on and talk about. He was unable to get on that night. So, but while he was not on here, me and Seth talked about, I brought up possibly getting a little duck hole somewhere on their property. And there used to be a spot that held water, but it seems like we haven't gotten any rain in forever.
I'd be willing to bet there's still water in there, because whenever I crossed over the creek last weekend,
It still has water in it.
there was still water in that creek.
It just
That
isn't
creek-
running water no more.
Yeah, that creek dries up before
Yeah, usually. Yeah.
that swamp dries up.
Does it?
So that should be water back.
That's good to know then. But we had talked about making a duck hole back there. We still have 2.5 months before the first split comes in for duck season. So I may go, if there's water in there this weekend.
Which normally during the first splits, we're out at Tuckahoe.
Yeah. So technically before it would get hunted would be in December. I will, if there's water in there this weekend, I'll probably go and buy a couple bags of corn and throw it out there in that water. If it's not super deep, which I don't think it gets deep back there, right?
Some spots it does. Anyway, I've been in my waders, and it gets about waist deep.
Okay, that's not that bad. It just can't be too deep to where if the corn sinks to the bottom, they can't see it when they fly. So we have to probably do.
I would say there's definitely places where it's like ankle deep.
That would be the best spot. And let's just see if they'll start flying in there. It's a little early, I think, for them to start flying this way. But there are like native wood ducks, or not native.
Local
is the word I was looking for.
Which there were 2 mallards that stayed back there on a daily basis last year.
Oh, sir? Were they pet mallards from somewhere?
They just flew in.
Oh, well, buddy. That would be sick.
Yeah, I sent you a couple of videos of them last year. That was last year, right? Yeah, because the year before wasn't holding no water.
I was about to say, I don't know if it was last year or the year before.
Was it Drake and a hen?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. That's crazy.
For like a couple weeks, probably 2-3 weeks, they were back there every day. And then they was gone.
They gone.
I remember you sending me one at your parents' house, in the pond at your parents' house.
Yeah, we always get mallards over there.
Yeah.
Figure. Or they can't be hunted.
Yeah. Mallards, geese, and there's always some type of weird hybrid that I haven't been able to figure out what it is. To be honest with you, it looks like a goose and a mallard mix, but I don't even know if that's possible.
I mean, there's just a big old green head, though. Big old green head.
Really?
But it's, massive.
But yeah,
like twice the size of a regular mallard.
So it's like a goose size.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, like essentially it's
a little small.
A little bit smaller than a goose.
But yeah.
Much larger than a mallard.
But looks like a mallard.
But looks like a mallard.
Maybe just...
Unless it's one of those genetically modified mallards. There's no telling in today's world.
Yeah, you can.
Set one of the waste management ponds. Set one of those waste management ponds a little too much.
Yeah, got some chemicals put in that joker. So, but yeah, we talked about that Tuesday. So I'm gonna check it out Saturday.
We're also gonna move that stand, the one that's laid over.
Okay.
Either we're gonna pull it out.
The bad thing is we can't do a whole lot in there by Saturday. Robbie's just gonna be sitting up at the house and by himself.
Yeah, he watched College Game Day. I don't know.
Comfortable.
Yeah,
but yeah,
he'll be okay. He'll enjoy it.
We'll do whatever we need to for sure. But I was gonna check that out Saturday, see if there's any water back there, and if there is, I was gonna get some corn. And I want to say I've seen somewhere where you put corn, you mix corn and something else, some type of powder stuff. Molasses, maybe? Does that come in a powder?
I couldn't tell.
It's something sweet that comes in a powder.
No idea.
You mix it together with the corn and you throw it, and when you throw it out, the apparently when it like when ducks land and they eat it, it gets kind of on top of the water, like the powder stuff kind of gets on top of the water where it sticks to their feathers, and then they leave and fly off, and then when they go wherever they're at, they land where other ducks are at that haven't been there, they taste that like sweet stuff that's kind of on them now floating in the water from there, and then they follow them back to where that sweet stuff's at. I think I read that somewhere or seen a video on it somewhere. I feel like I'm not just making that up.
I've never heard that, but I mean that doesn't mean anything. I heard it.
Maybe you got.
It's possible I got, and I just
The person that makes the product's the one that posted the video.
probably.
He's saying it's the truth.
Yeah. Everything you see on the internet is real. Or yeah, the truth. So, but and then next weekend is Georgia's bye week, right?
Yes. Yes.
We got Tennessee, bye, Alabama. The next week's the bye week, and we were all supposed to go to Tuckahoe. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go. It depends on what time my birthday party is. So.
Well, you could always still kind of, I mean, unless it's middle of the day.
Yeah, it just depends on what time it is.
It's probably gonna be middle of the day.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be when most people do birthday parties.
And you do it early in the morning. Or no, they do it late in the afternoon is when they need to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
That would be sweet. So.
Yep, looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's
gonna have new tires on my buggy by then.
Oh, that's something else we're doing this weekend too.
Hopefully we can find some more spots at Tuckahoe, because we didn't scout a whole lot last year and really didn't have a whole lot of. I mean, we seen animals somehow.
This guy killed
every one of us. Yeah, he did.
So honestly, what I think it is finding out where the traffic is
and going as.
And then what we did
that is possible.
Like I'm talking where the animal traffic is, and then consistently hunting those areas, because we've had success the past 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we did, is we hunted in the same general areas, and we may move a little this way, a little that way, or whatever. Whereas before, like, we may not hunt the same stand twice the entire time we were out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that also comes with, we used to get out there a day later. We used to get out there. There was a couple years that I didn't get out there till Wednesday was the first.
Which I'm going to be a little bit different this year with the newborn. I'm going to get out there as early. So she feels better about it mainly. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's understandable. I'll definitely, obviously, be out there.
I plan on getting out there Sunday evening.
I have 3 days left of vacation. We don't work Friday or Thursday. Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday.
So we get out there Sunday night. That way we have all day Monday to make sure everything's set up, do some scouting, hang out, and then it is game on Tuesday morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to seal the deal before Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, that's facts.
I don't know. That would be spectacular.
I don't know if it's gonna be Tuesday evening or like just come out there sometime Wednesday. I don't know yet. It's one of those days, probably though.
Well, good thing is we'll be out there. So
yeah,
we'll be there in our little camping spot. It might be the camping spot. You ever think about that? What if it's just that spot?
No, I feel like we've had that spot for more than just the past 2 years.
Yeah, we had it the first time, I think.
We've had that spot several times.
We've had it the only time since I've been going. We've only had it. This is the only 2 times we've had it.
Because the Bells and everybody were out there.
Oh no, I do remember that time. I just think that like group in general, it was just too many people. Does that make sense? Like,
I mean,
yeah, we didn't really all hunt the same places though.
Yeah, that's
matter.
That was and I was thinking of a different time. That was when we were across the road, and I fell out of my hammock, and Homie Cheese got the fuller stuck, and That was a crazy.
That was early on in our
Yeah, it was.
Tuckahoe days.
Yeah.
It's crazy thing. That's been a solid 7 years,
I don't think it's been.
8 years.
It's been a minute.
How old is Raylan? How old is Raylan?
Raylan is 8, about to be 9.
Oh, it might be. Dang, brother.
Yeah.
I think that was like the second year we went, or I went. So that would be
Yeah, which would have been like 7
or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
We've been doing this that long already? Good God. You think we'd be good at that?
No, we're still terrible.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was saying that about the spot because, like, remember that one year when those them Asian people, buddy? I mean,
Dude,
they
blowing them down, bro.
They were laying them down, son. Like,
No, it was nothing but pigs. But yeah, they were freaking smoking them.
yeah, I mean,
That was long enough ago. That was when Dad still had his black F-250. That was the last year that truck was out there.
yeah.
Yep. I just want to know how they did it. I fully believe that they were man driving or something, bro. Because there was like
They had a
there were like 12 of them, 15 of
they
them.
had-
There was a bunch of them.
I'll put it this way. They came in at like 12 o'clock, and there was lights going everywhere
oh yeah,
and a whole bunch of ruckus. And then within 30 minutes, it was dead quiet. Got up next morning, there was an entire city building.
yeah, buddy.
There was a couple of pop-up campers, some tents, some other canopies, a kitchen area. I was like,
They were
what in the world? And then they all came back from that hunt. I was like, that's why. There's 25 of them.
Yeah.
Everybody had their own little thing to do, and they met and hunked it out and got it done. So
Yeah, they did.
yeah, it is exciting getting back out at Tuckahoe and doing stuff.
So
I don't know. Like, I know the past 2 years have been a little different, but before that, it was getting to the point where it was like, guys, we might need to think elsewhere.
We almost didn't go out there 2 years ago.
Yeah, the year that we had
like,
the most
we
success ever in my time going, we almost didn't go.
yeah. Like we were like, I understand this is a like community thing, like we just a bonding type thing, but also can we like kill some things?
Yeah, can we
Fun.
like? Yeah, that would be. The ideal is to bond and kill animals.
Right. I mean, even last year, so we didn't. The only thing they could kill last year was that bucko line, right?
Yeah.
But we
Andy
saw
here.
a lot of game. Andy saw deer like what 3 times?
I videotaped a deer with Andy the first morning.
That mug hit the Houdini on me like 3 times, bro.
Yeah, he couldn't get it.
Every time I see him, he'd disappear, and the next thing I know, it was a doe. And then every time she'd pop back up, she'd be like way over there, and then she'd disappear again, and then she'd be back over here. I'm like, what the frig is going on with this deer?
There was at one point where I was like, man, I wish I did bring my gun because I would just have the camera. Because at one point he was like literally searching, right? I'm like, it's right there. It's right there. And he's like, I don't see it, man. I'm like, I don't want to tell you.
It's there.
Yeah,
There. Nothing else I can tell you.
Yeah.
It's right there.
But apparently,
So-
wherever it had walked had been like he was sitting a little bit further over,
Yeah. So he
could see down like this path in the high grass where I couldn't. It was blocked from my view. So I was like,
Well, like me and Colton saw. I don't know how many pigs it was. It was a slew of them though.
yeah,
That was the same morning I seen a little buck that I couldn't get a shot on because I thought it was going to keep coming down this little bottom.
That was a cold morning.
Like,
it was
and
good morning.
I had one shot opportunity, but I was like, nah, it's not a good shot. Let me wait till, because I swore it was just going to keep going down this bottom. And that sucker turned up and went away. I was like, oh, bro.
Also found some ducks that way last year while we were in Tuckahoe.
Yeah.
Strictly off of sitting in the same spot twice.
That is one thing I'm excited about going out to Tuckahoe next weekend is to see how much water is out there.
It'll change in 2 weeks. But I mean,
I know, but still, I mean, it'll give
that
us
was
an
the, it
idea.
usually holds water like crazy.
Yeah,
And,
like the roads get cleared. Once the roads will get cleared, But yeah. So that's what I'm curious to see is how much water is out there.
All right, y'all want to get into these pick'ems?
I did terrible. I went 6-4.
But I haven't even looked at it. I'm literally turning my app on for the first time since last time we did this podcast.
I just looked whenever we Nah, I don't think so.
We're going off the cuff, baby.
I think I had a good week last week.
I must have had a decent week because I'm 12-8 now total. What'd I go?
I'm 14-6.
I was 7-3 last week. Not bad. Not bad.
I went 8-2.
Oh, mine was bad. Once you get if you get like 6 wins and that's it, that's pretty bad. 7 and up's like acceptable,
Yeah, I can see that.
in my opinion. Like Andy only got 1 more right than me, but like 6 does not look good.
6 does not look good. I agree. Yeah, so we're not going through the games of last week, right? We're just
Yeah, I just figured we should tell everyone the record we had and then kind of move on. Let me pull it up. All right. Right off the cuff. Okay.
we might differ on this one, boys.
I don't know. We're talking about, are you on it, Shane?
Yeah, I'm on it. I just don't know.
So we have Clemson versus Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
In Atlanta now.
I don't know. And Clemson really didn't look very good.
After I totally taught them up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Every team we had good stuff to say about
Looked awful. Which I'm not gonna lie,
except for Florida State and like Ohio State, when they played nobody
folks would say a tomato can,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I don't really get, but okay. I guess it's just bad. A tomato can's bad.
Like what's there to talk about with the tomato can? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I'm just saying it just don't make sense to me.
I don't think you get it.
Oh, I say you literally said you didn't. And then turned around and said, I mean, I get it.
Well, I do get it, man, but
Maybe I don't get it. Who knows? Nobody.
you don't get it. We're
Nobody
telling
ever
you
did.
don't get it.
Yeah. Well, we know. You said it.
Who y'all got?
I think Clemson's gonna win. I think it's gonna be actually a close game, but I think
it's gonna be a close game. That's what's
I can definitely see the upset. Like
I
it
can't
wouldn't
see-
totally.
I
just don't think that's where the upset's coming. I'm picking Clemson. I just don't think that's where the upset's
I
coming.
think it's gonna go one of two ways. I think that Georgia Tech is able to keep Clemson off the field with their offense because it's a slow moving offense. And then Clemson's quarterback, man, he'd be wishy-washy. He has some.
Yeah, but you take Tech's quarterback's legs away. I don't know. It's not going to surprise me either way. I mean, I would feel comfortable flipping a coin and picking a team.
I heard that. The next one, what we got? Memphis and Troy.
I don't know not about neither of these teams. I'm going with Jordan.
I'm going Memphis. Yeah.
I'm going Memphis. Although Troy about beat Clemson last week, by the way.
The next one is the Georgia.
Let's do that one last.
Game.
Let's do that one last.
We'll do it last.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about it afterwards. That's fine.
Because that'll go right into the next thing.
We got Washington State versus North Texas Mean Green, baby. The Mean Green.
The Mean Green.
That's a terrible name.
That's what
Yes,
kind of mascot
Just
is
like
that?
just like Marshall Thundering Herd. Like
Yeah, I
what?
always thought the Thunder and Herd was.
Are the Tennessee Volunteers? What are you volunteering for? To get your butt kicked? Like what are we talking about?
Yeah.
What?
I'm just saying. Like what are you volunteering?
The Herd.
No, it's Thunder and Herd.
Is it Thunder?
Thundering Herd. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
And like Mean Green.
Yeah, Mean Green's nuts.
Yes, I'm not
Like
big
green.
because of that.
Green normally means good. Go. Like I've never seen green. Like oh wow, that's mean.
Well, you ain't seen North.
No, Hulk, man.
He's a good
Okay,
guy.
all right,
He's a good guy. No, he's a good guy. He's not a villain.
Yeah, but he gets mad. That's how it happens.
Yeah, but he's not like.
He's got anger things. That's the only thing that's
Dude,
that's the only thing that's clean that comes from anger. Well, I got Washington State just because
Yes, so do I.
North Texas being green pisses me off because I don't understand it.
Yeah, it is wild. Pittsburgh. That's not Pittsburgh. That is Pittsburgh.
But yeah,
My dyslexia.
I'm going Pitt.
I'm going Pitt too.
Yeah, Pitt versus West Virginia. Yeah, I'm going Pitt.
Oh my God.
And then App State and Southern Miss.
I'm going with the majority.
Yeah, I'm going App State.
Yeah,
All of our Georgia Southern listeners are gonna hate that, but it is what it is.
well, they're just gonna hate me all year because I'm literally not picking Georgia Southern. Every time I do, they lose.
I swear, I feel like they do too.
This next game, I think, is
think-
going to be a good game.
I agree.
This is where I think the upset comes.
I agree. I got A&M.
That's why I did not pick Clemson. Or that's why I did pick Clemson instead of Tech. Because this is where I think the upset comes. But this is also one I can see going either way.
100%.
I'm going with Notre Dame there.
I
Home
respect.
field advantage. Oh, Freeman, ain't that his name? Marcus Freeman.
Yeah.
That dude knows how
I
to
like
coach a
him.
football team.
Just got a young quarterback, man.
I
Yeah.
agree with that too. And I don't think
Like
that
a quarterback.
like the game that they had against Miami, man, it looked like their offensive coordinator was still trying to call plays like they had Riley at quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude's not the same guy.
No, which to be honest with you, Riley Leonard, I didn't think was all that great. Where was he at before that?
Duke, I think.
Yeah, Duke. Like running the ball, he was always a runner, but I feel like even last year he threw the ball better than I had anticipated him throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
He turned out to be pretty decent.
Sometimes the system you get in can really help.
Oh, for sure.
All right, the next one. This one's kind of a tricky one too. Vanderbilt and South Carolina. I got the Gamecocks strictly because they're at home.
My thing is, man, you just never know what you're going to get with South Carolina. Never.
I'm going Vanderbilt.
I could definitely see it. I'm literally picking South Carolina because they're at home. If it was at Vanderbilt, as crazy as that sounds, because Vanderbilt don't really have a home field advantage, I would have picked Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
But South Carolina does have a home field advantage.
They do, but their offense is very streaky.
Yeah, they're hit or bust, bro.
So South Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Lenore Sellers is literally the kind of player that can literally put a team on his back and carry his team to victory with no help.
Well, he's the streaky part of it. Like that. Like
Yeah. Because you can shut him. Anytime your offense revolves around one player,
Yeah.
If you scheme correctly and you have the dudes to do it, you could shut down one player.
Well, I
But
think
you have to have the dudes.
also keep him off the field. Play
Yeah.
like Georgia Tech. Just dink and dunk. That's it.
That is true. Ah, man, I'm going with another upset, bro. That's crazy. I got Vanderbilt.
Yay!
What's their
We are different on a lot of games this week.
what's their quarterback's name?
Pavia.
Pavia.
Yeah, Diego Pavia.
Yeah, dude's a
Yeah.
dog. We gonna see.
They're wearing the national
Whole
championship
extra.
this year.
Got a whole extra year of eligibility.
I'm about to say, man, must be have something on the side. 'Cause they giving him a whole extra year, which is crazy. But then we got Duke and
Duke and Tulane Greenway. Here with this green stuff.
that's what I'm saying. Like then Green Wave. Like what is that? That's
Yeah, but I'm picking the Green Wave.
Yeah, I'm picking the Green
Wave.
I did too.
Just because Duke is a basketball school.
I agree. It's kind of why I picked.
I don't know about these last two teams. Minnesota and California. So we got the Golden Gophers versus the Golden Bears.
Ooh, which one's the true?
A bear beats a gopher in a fight.
Yeah, well, I'm going Gophers, baby.
Yeah, me too.
But in a fight. That's
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know about a golden bear. I don't know about a golden bear. The only golden bear I've ever seen has been a gummy bear.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear.
Can we? Well, what about Winnie the Pooh? I know he's more yellow, but like classify him as the golden bear.
So it's just getting worse.
Exactly.
Every yellow bear that we name, yeah, it's extremely sick.
By the way, I thought the only good thing to come out of Cal football is what did Marshawn Lynch go to Cal?
He went somewhere over there, and I just say that.
Yeah, he went to Cal, but so did Aaron Rodgers. I think they played together at Cal.
Yeah, but
Did not know
was
that.
not good at college. I feel like
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I honestly have no idea.
Honest to God, the only thing I remember how it was Marshawn Lynch went to Cal was the video of him hopping on the cart and driving it around the field after the game, like the med
I
cart.
don't even remember that.
Like he hopped on the cart and was like he had his arm around on the seat beside him and was like driving, like just bebopping around.
So I do have a question for y'all before we get into the Tennessee Georgia game real quick.
Wait, what's up?
Go for it.
USF,
I know where you're going.
hands down, has the best resume in college football right now.
Put him at number one, baby.
I think that's crazy.
I do too. I do too. Like, you know, number one. Here's my question. If they beat Miami, which I'm surprised that wasn't a pick.
That is kind of crazy.
If they beat Miami, that is 3 ranked opponents in 3 weeks. What do you do with them?
So, week 1,
Boise's not ranked anymore.
yeah. So
No, but they were when they
But-
played them.
I know.
I agree, but I think week 1 ranking shouldn't matter.
It's going to count as a ranked win.
I do understand that, but like, say Alabama's,
And they didn't
They
just
was.
barely beat them. Like, they beat the brakes off them.
No, they did. They did.
And they beat a Florida team that I think is going to go and beat LSU. Which, that wasn't a pick neither. I just realized that.
I don't think Florida's going to beat LSU.
It would make total sense in the most don't make sense way.
Yeah, I agree, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
I for the record have LSU in that.
Yeah, I got LSU,
But I could see it.
I can see
100% I can see. I can see an absolute dogfight. For one, if you look at LSU's track record over the past few years, this is 100% a game that they're going to lose. And if you look at Florida over the past few years, it's 100% a game they're going to win. Again, they had no business winning. Again, LSU has no business losing.
Yeah,
It just wouldn't surprise me.
but yeah, back to the USF stuff.
If they win,
They do have
They're ranked- they're ranked what? 18 right now. That would mean they would beat the number 5 team in the country.
They at least have to go to
You have to put them in the
7 or 8.
You have to.
I was about to say you have to.
It's
at
just
least
it's such just a bizarre thing. You got a team that wasn't ranked at the beginning of the season has already beat 2 ranked teams. Whether Boise State's a bust or not doesn't change the fact that coming to the season they were ranked, right?
Yeah.
So that means people thought they were going to be good and they beat the brakes off of them. Can people misjudge the team? Absolutely. But then they go and they play Florida, who everybody's like Florida has a chance at.
Playoff here.
If everything goes right, they could, potentially win the SEC, make the playoffs, whatever. Right? And then they go and beat Florida at Florida. So then if they beat Miami.
By the way, the end of the Florida game, I've never wanted Florida I've never watched a game where I have sat there and thought, what an absolute idiot. Like, while it was going on.
I watched a couple of them, but that one was so. Billy Napier obviously made some tragic mistakes in that game, and so did DJ Lagway.
Yeah.
You never check out of a run. I don't care if they say every time you have this matchup, you check out and you go into it. That is every time except for when you're trying to ice the game.
Yeah. Yeah. At that point, checkdowns don't matter.
They took 20 seconds off the clock and gave USF the ball back. After USF just tried a 58-yard field goal. So they obviously have confidence. It was short by about 5 yards. He makes that at 52 yards.
I think so.
It hit inside the end zone.
No.
Hit the back of the end zone.
Yeah, it dropped right in the back of the end zone.
That's what I'm saying. It hit inside the end zone.
Yeah, but the goalpost is right over the back of the end zone.
Yeah, but it's 10 feet in the air.
And they also said that they're comfortable with him making like a 60-plus yard attempt. So they have confidence in their kicker.
Yeah,
And
I
you
agree.
give them the ball.
I mean, it was
that
almost,
much.
but
It was right down the middle. It just needed a little.
I mean, I absolutely, and another thing I didn't think about till after the game, and I heard somebody talking about it, the confidence the USF coach had to, instead of go for it on fourth down, right, and let his kicker kick the ball, showed me that he thought, okay, even if we miss this, we still have a chance to get the ball back, because I think our team is going to stop them and go and try to score again.
yeah.
Because any other team, if you think about it realistically, you're like, okay, we have to go for it here. There's a minute something left on the clock, like a minute 58 or whatever left on the clock. We have to go for it so we can extend this drive and score and not give Florida any time left. But instead, they try kicking the ball, so they're starting on what, the 40 Florida is?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
somewhere around there. Yeah.
It was.
And don't make it past midfield.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
It only took 20 seconds off the clock.
And they marched right down the field.
Now, granted, they did have a pass interference, and then the dumbest thing you can do to on a football field or to anybody really, spitting in their face. I don't understand what the deal is with that either, but that's a whole nother thing. But I mean, there's 30 free yards right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they have one explosive. They're in field goal range immediately to win the game. I mean,
Yeah, it was wild. As soon as they threw that first pass, whenever you just knew they should have ran the ball, I think me and Andy looked at each other and said, "What are they doing? Are they trying to lose this game?"
yeah. And then they ran it once and then threw it again.
I mean, I kid you not, it took 20 seconds off the clock, and then punted the ball. So USF gave them the ball back with like a minute 52 left, and whenever they got the ball back, they had like a minute 30 left.
That's so wild.
And went all the way down the field for a field goal that was shorter than an extra point.
Yeah.
By like a half yard.
Like, I mean, literally went the whole distance of the field. Crazy.
So
But
yeah, I just thought that was insane.
yeah, the last pick, well, it's not the actual last pick on the list, but we moved it to the end just because we were going to end up talking about it. Is the Georgia-Tennessee game. I think this is going to be a game that is... I think this is going to be the hardest Tennessee game that we've had in 4 years, maybe.
You cut out, I couldn't hear you.
I said this is going to be probably the hardest game we have with Tennessee, I think, in probably the last 4 years.
Oh, it could be. I do know that we've gone into a Tennessee game in the last 4 years and have thought that same thing, and that wasn't the case. The problem is we're playing this game early for like the second year in a row, right?
Early in the day?
Early in the season.
No.
I feel like they're a little bit later in the season normally.
Last year we played
I know last year and this year I think is like the earliest we've played them.
yeah, this is the earliest that we have played each other since like 95 or something like that. 1995.
But I feel like even so this year and last year were early.
Yeah.
And so it's hard for me to say because there's not really much to know. Georgia surpassed my expectations the first game, and then it did not. Yeah. Now, granted, there was turnovers, and then we got stonewalled on the one, which is practically a turnover.
Yeah.
So essentially 3 turnovers. If you score on all 3 of those,
Yeah, we win by
the score looks a whole lot.
or 40.
Yeah. But it's still, I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. But I will say, like, Georgia traditionally, for whatever reason, does that in those games.
They do.
And then they would go out there just like when we beat the brakes off of Oregon and then went and struggled against whoever it was we struggled against. So I think Georgia wins. I don't know that it's pretty. I don't know that we're happy with the way they play. But I think they find a way to pull it out.
I think we'll be happy with the defense. I think this is a good defense.
Yeah.
I agree.
I still know about the offense, man. I don't think the offensive line was that good. We do have a good bit of injuries already.
I think our offensive line is good on the run side of things. I think
I agree.
Our run blocking has been phenomenal.
But you would think that if you could run block, you could for sure pass block.
No.
Yeah. But
Like, you would think, like, if you just think about it, if I can move and block, then I should be able to step back and scan and be able to block.
Yeah, I mean, I see where you're coming from, but pass setting is so much harder than run blocking. So much harder. This is coming from somebody who was a career.
I just would have never guessed that. I mean, that blows my mind to me. I feel like the more difficult aspect of it is run blocking, which I guess maybe not, because you know what you have to do.
So that's what I was about to say.
Whereas
Run blocking,
with pass blocking,
what I have to do. Pass blocking,
Yeah.
I have to react to what they're about to
yeah,
do. I have to, if they go to swim, I have to do certain things to stop the swim. If they try and spit, I have to think about all this stuff while at the same time making sure I'm not backing up too much or like giving up too much ground, or I have to back up a little bit, like it's versus a run block. You're sold, take these steps. If somebody shows up in front of you, take them and put them 15 yards down the field. That's your only,
or shettle, get up to the next.
Yeah. Or bump and pass him to the guy behind, like the next guy beside you, and move up to the linebacker. Like, run blocking is, dummies can run block.
But I will say too, I think Georgia has purposely not shown all their cards.
I don't think they've shown
they had
anything.
They've had some plays where they have set it up to where and there's been guys open. So I just thought he's not hitting them, or he's getting pressure and he can't.
There's been a couple where he just chose to check down.
Yeah.
There was a couple where he got pressure.
And he's making positive plays every time.
I was about to say, it's not like it's the end of the world.
Yeah, and it's not losing football. Like, he's not losing.
He's checking it down for 7 yards versus getting 30. Like,
Right.
That's an acceptable.
He's playing
As a fan, obviously you want to see the 30-yarder.
quote unquote fun to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I love watching it. Like, I nickel and dime you all the way down the field. I could care less. Is it awesome to see a 50-yard pass? Yeah. But at the end of the day, all I want you to do is score a touchdown. I don't care how you get there. How much
Winning is fun.
Yeah, winning is fun. I don't care how it happens. It's fun. Losing sucks.
Yeah. It don't have to look pretty. At the end of the year, as long as we hold the national championship trophy, that's all that really matters. But it's just a comfort fact whenever you know that. And I honest to God think we had the receivers do it this year.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you can just throw it up 30, 40 yards down the field and come up with it.
I do like our chances because apparently they play a lot of man. Tennessee does, with their DBs. I do like our chances there.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And I think all it's going to take is Gunner hitting a couple of those. You're like, oh, okay, this is no different than practice.
Yeah, I mean, I think he practices against probably one of the best defenses in the country. And
yeah,
Kirby Smart says all the time, he does it in practice. I just need to see him do it in a game now. So he knows what he's doing. He knows how to do it, and he obviously does it well.
Colby Young said it this week. We have to build his confidence.
I didn't
He said, "Yeah, I see him do it in practices all the time."
Yeah.
He's got to get the confidence to do it in the game.
Yeah.
So it's there, but this is a well-known fact. There are some guys that are practice players.
Yeah.
And some guys that are game players. We're going to find out this week what Gunnar is.
Yeah. I think he's a winning quarterback. I think that's I think he'll do what he has to win the game. It may not be like a flashy way of doing it, like throwing the nice ball way down the field, the deep ball. But I think he'll do enough to say, you'll say, dude's efficient. Can't be upset with efficiency.
I just want to have that dog in him, and he seems to have it in him.
Yeah. And
We're going to like this game.
I think we're going to find out everything we need to know about Gunnar Stockton and our offense this weekend. I think a lot of our questions are going to be answered.
He what was I about to say?
Dang.
I put it this way. I think our defense is good enough that if our offense performs to the caliber that we know that they have the capability of doing, this game's going to get ugly.
It can, for sure.
It can, for sure. I agree with that.
Because I think Tennessee's going to have a hard time scoring consistently. They're going to score on us, for sure.
Yeah.
But doing it consistently is going to be the issue. And we have elite receivers, and my gosh, at the running backs.
Yeah, buddy. That's another thing. Last Saturday, it was very I don't know about y'all. It was noticeable to me. Gunnar Stockton didn't run the ball one time. Not a design
I think that was on purpose.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's, hey, we're getting you through this game, get you some game reps. You're not toting the rock. Let these guys do it. We got 7 of them. We need you to play in Tennessee.
How many do we have? 7 of them. We have 7 good
ones. Yeah, them jokers, the running back.
We have 3 running backs right now with, I feel like our least impressive one being Nate Frazier right now, but that could go and start just about anywhere.
Yeah.
I agree. And that Phillips kid's just absolutely disgusting.
Dude. I told y'all already. I told y'all last week, man. Dude reminds me so much of DeAndre Swift. It's unreal.
Every time he
so
goes,
fun to watch.
he's about to go.
So fun to watch. So fun to watch. It's literally one shoelace tackle, it seems like, every time from breaking that mug 50 yards. And it's like, every time.
And it's after he gets 7 yards downfield.
Yeah. He's not getting touched. And dude's fast, buddy. And he comes from people who are fast. So, both of his parents were Olympic. One was an Olympic sprinter, and one was an Olympic
jumper, long jumper,
which also ran a world-class speed 100-meter. We looked all that up last week.
Yeah, we did.
Dude's fast. Dude comes from fast. So if he gets in the open, you're not catching him. So it's just, dude's fun to watch. I enjoy it.
So there's a potential, it could be an absolute dogfight if the offense doesn't turn out like we know they can. But if the offense is sitting on all cylinders Saturday, and the defense does what, it could get ugly quick. It's yeah. I think last time we went to Neyland, it got outright ugly.
It did.
Yeah.
Most of the, I'm gonna knock on wood. The last probably, I think it's 6 or 7 games between
8.
Is it 8?
8 straight.
I know we've won 8 straight, but I'm saying I think the last, they're not normally, by halftime, they're pretty much at hand.
We'll see what happens this year.
So, yeah.
Who's your pick?
Oh, I got Georgia.
What?
Y'all never said it, so.
I didn't think we needed to, brother. I got Georgia. Who do you have?
I did say I got Georgia.
Oh, I didn't hear you say it.
What?
Y'all good?
Shall see. Yeah. An hour, 15 minutes. So.
Hell yeah. Well, you want to plug social media one more time before we get up out of here?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, Instagram, and a TikTok. You have to follow, subscribe, give us some comments, give us some interaction. It'll be greatly appreciated. whatever you're listening to on us or whatever you're listening to right now. Give us a follow or comment or whatever it needs to be. That we also greatly appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Again, thoughts and prayers to Charlie Kirk and his family. But with that being said, guys, this has been another episode of Southern Roots. I'm Andy.
And I'm Seth.
And I'm Shane. Remember, always it's Southern Roots.